welcome to Trapped to the Birdcage. Oh boy, how's everyone doing today?
I'm pretty good.
I'm ready to die.
Oh boy.
What's the new goofs? Is it just Sonic's legs? Is that the only thing we got going for us?
It's Sonic's whole body, really.
Yeah.
We all spent time right before the stream started coming up with our great story takes on how to do Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I think it was mostly just you telling us your.
No, we all had great ideas. I didn't want to.
Not into it.
I could fix it.
Tell everybody real quick how you can fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Chris Pratt plays both characters, both the cop and Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's gonna be like, that's kind of a weird detail. They have a crazy adventure across the country, and sure, Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. But at some point, you're gonna realize that Sonic is just a manifestation of guilt in Chris Pratt's head, of that he runs away from his problems, and he has to confront him. And then whenever he fixes his personal conflict, Sonic will fade away, and it was all a vision. And then Knuckles will show up as a visionary of his gluttony or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out the rest of it.
I think he's just gonna run fast and be like, Supreme. He's gonna
Supreme
and like dab. He's absolutely going to dab.
Oh god, he's gonna do the Fortnite dance for sure.
He's gonna do the floss. He's gonna dab. He's gonna do all of it. Sonic's gonna be like, "What's your favorite emoji, dude? Mine's the tea."
Oh god, no.
There's no
Mine's
chili
the
dog
guy
emoji in
that's
this
like
phone,
running.
dude.
There's no chili dog emoji. What gives? You guys like Snapchat? Oh man, follow my Instagram.
And then Chris Pratt has explained the eggplant emoji to Sonic.
So Sonic's gonna be a local celebrity. He's gonna be an Instagram
is he just gonna be like an alien? Or like do these like hedgehogs just like live here? Like I don't know. That's
if it's like Sonic X, they come from the planet Mobius through a wormhole, and then they live in the city, and they befriend a young child who is really rich and is a spoiled little brat and is a loser. I hate Chris Thorndike, and it's yeah.
Or it's like the Super Mario Brothers movie where they just go through a portal in the sewers of New York.
Cool.
Welcome to the Birdcage.
It's great. Yeah, welcome to Trapped to the Birdcage. Sonic could be a character. You never know. You never. I wouldn't.
That. I don't know if that...
No, I wouldn't do it.
Holly, do you want all of your characters to seduce Sonic the Hedgehog?
Someone just said I'm proficient in Sonic knowledge.
It's true. All right. Well, last episode, you escaped the Winter Wonderland / prison, and made your way back to the City of Doors, where you docked the Fulbright. That's its name, yeah. And your Fulbright is fine. Yes, we see your tree, Hidil. Look at Hidil's Christmas tree. It's just lovely. Look at it. It's great. Oh, and there's Jimmy's dog. Anyone else have a dog? Anything to show before we continue? Yep, there's Anna's dog. Chad, where's your dog?
I'm saving mine for the end. I gotta save something.
Okay.
Deal. Go to a shelter right now. Get a dog.
I'm not allowed to have dogs.
But you can have Christmas trees.
I
And a
can.
roaring fire. Show everyone your fire really quick.
It's so merry and bright.
It's pretty fucking merry.
It's very merry.
It's very merry.
Merry Crisis.
Yeah, exactly.
Merry Christmas.
So anyway, you are now back in Sigil. As far as you know, no one has chased you here. Nothing has happened, and you are free to go. You turned Lily back from her ice form and realized that your little ice pup can turn people into stone, so you have to make sure not to... You need to get them some doggles.
Was it stone or ice that they get turned?
It was ice, but the thing that reverted her was stone to flesh spell, which is pretty much like any freezy thing to flesh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we need to get her some doggles, or just don't look my daughter in the eye.
Yeah. Yes, or that. But now you're back in the market. And yeah, everything seems as you left it. What are you gonna do?
I'm kind of... I know there's pressing things that matter in terms of, saving dimensions, that sort of thing. I'd kind of like to check on our apartment real quick if we could.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
I
you
need
can go
to
back.
check on my skull that I have adorning our coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's nice. That's our only ornament, I think, at our house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. It really ties the room together, though.
Yeah, it's true. So you can make your way down to your apartment. Is there anything you want to buy on the way? I think you did collect like a bunch of money on your journey. So if there's anything you want to buy or steal, if you want to steal anything, Will.
Probably.
Oh, you know the answer to that.
I want to buy a new staff. Holly, are there any new cool staves?
Oh yeah, there's tons.
Staves?
There's tons of cool staves. You have the staff that has stuff floating on the top.
I do. Like, now that I think about it, I like that because it was my birthday present. What about cool wands? They got any stick wands?
Yeah, there's cool wands. You can find some cool wands.
All right.
There's lots of cool magic stuff, but you like don't have any money. Will has it all.
Will would buy me a cool wand. You know, we're close like that. Remember, Will?
I'll totally get you a cool wand. And by that, Will means, as a side note, that she is going to steal it. So Holly.
Yes.
Can she see any cool wands that she can steal?
You can. So you did already try to steal from one stand, and you got a stuffed owl bear.
Oh.
Yeah.
I give it to Snowa.
Oh, that's your dog's name, Snowa. Just
I
like your
totally stole that from chat, but it's really good.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of wand stands. There's some that look like the bargain basement wands. They might just be sticks, you're not sure. And then there's ones that clearly look like they're jewel encrusted magical wands.
Yeah, the stick ones are not good enough for my queen Nejma.
Okay.
I need to find a blinged out one.
All right.
Yeah, it's got to look really ugly, like you would buy it in a Spencer's or a Claire's.
Right, okay. Yeah, so the wand stand is manned by Baryar, one of the goat centaur people. And most of the nice ones are behind a case, so it's going to be pretty hard to steal. But you're welcome to try.
Are you thinking about it?
I hope that reader's just like watching you do.
Well, I think reader's like watching this happen and he's reflecting like, this seems so familiar. And then just like flashes of the very first episode of this goddamn show. For merchants, like, we've really come a long way. We've really grown so much as people.
We'll test the waters to see if she can flirt with the person who's selling the wand.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a...
She just leans over the counter and is like, oh my gosh, these are fascinating. Can you tell me about them? Blink, blink, blink.
Yeah, well, the Baryar just kind of, are you wearing, what's your Omni dress look like? Is it fancy or?
It's like, the equivalent of like, hot girl athleisure wear that looks like you're not trying to look cute, but you totally are going shopping trying to look cute like you didn't try to look cute.
Right. That's something I've never experienced before, but I know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so you're wearing that, and he's just kind of like, oh, bam, are you interested in the arcane arts? And he like starts showing you, different wands. He's taking them out.
So interested.
He is opening the containers to show you the wands, but he quickly puts them back in. So
I'm like, I want to see that one, and I want to see that one. Oh, can I see that one? And I'm doing it so fast that I'm trying to get him to take more wands out than he realizes it's out, and then like swipe one before he realizes.
Okay. Yeah. So give me a persuasion check first.
19.
So he definitely thinks you're interested in purchasing one. Mm-hmm. So he continues to show them. Now give me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Come on, horrible dice.
Well, you get advantage because...
Oh! That's a good thing we get advantage.
Yeah, because you persuaded him that you actually wanted to buy one.
Cool. Sleight of hand, so 21. Good thing I had that advantage.
What would you get otherwise?
I rolled a 3 on the first time.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, so you got you got one. And you just stick it in your I don't know, in your down your shirt or wherever you want to stick it.
And then I continue talking to her, and I'm like, these are just, for a college girl like me, they're just like a little too expensive. So, I'll save up and hopefully come back.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, well, thank you. This seems like a common day for him.
I leave, and then I go to Nejma, and I look around, and I'm like, who's your best friend?
Obviously it's you.
That's right, swoosh wand.
Yo, I take it. Like I don't even question where it came from because it doesn't matter. Can I give it a discreet little wave by my legs so I don't, because I know it's fucking stolen. Can I give it a discreet wave to see what it does?
Yeah.
Kind of off to the side, out of the line of sight of the shopkeeper.
Yeah, if you guys move down the street a little bit, you should be able to.
Let's
don't just do it in front of him.
No, let's sneak off behind a corner and just give it a little woo.
Okay. Well, give me an Arcana check. The woo isn't going to tell you what it is.
Okay, listen. I think it does.
Woo.
Arcana is... Yeah, I got +8 to Arcana. Fine.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I have +8 on Strix, too. It's helpful.
22.
Okay, Feathers, I swear to God, he's being so bad today. I apologize.
He's a naughty boy.
He's being so naughty. He was mauling my head earlier. Anyway, it's a wand. It's a wand of Ghoul Touch.
Ooh.
Imbuing you with negative energy, this spell allows you to paralyze a single living humanoid for the duration of the spell with a successful melee touch attack. So you have to touch someone with the wand, and it will pretty much freeze them. And they also smell super bad. And anyone in a 10-foot radius becomes sickened.
Wait, all the time?
No, just makes them sick 'cause it smells bad.
Oh, okay, so make sure it's that we're just all just
it turns them
puking
into
out.
a stand, a frozen corpse that smells bad.
Reader leans in over your shoulder and goes, in many of the stories I've read of great wizards and sorceresses, their wands or staff were usually earned in a great duel or story. I worry about the fate that'll befall you for using a cursed item.
Why would you say it was cursed?
Yeah, I'm possessed by a demon, so
It was taken.
I don't think it was much worse than that.
You're right. It is following the theme, isn't it?
Can you give me an insight check, Will, just for this thing you stole?
13.
Okay, you know that it's worth at least 2,500 gold. And you realize this after you've handed it to Nejma.
Oh.
Look, if you want to talk about earning something in a duel, have you ever heard about a duel of wits, Reader?
Yes, like a game in that great fantasy book.
Similar, yeah.
Tiny boys.
And so I was engaged in a duel of wits, and I won this wand, and I gave it to Nejma.
Well, if I may, I would say, Captain, that staff and that wand is yours to use and cast. And I worry about the effects of Nejma. But as she already pointed out, her soul seems to be damned forever. So at this point, yeah, what the hell?
What the hell indeed, Reader? What the hell indeed?
What the hell fire indeed?
Yes, that too, for sure. Whoops.
By the way, while we're shopping, I wouldn't mind if there's someone that could rebind my book of crimes and just make it bigger. I need more pages. I could get it expanded to add in some extra,
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, no, you can do that. You can go up to any sort of book bindery stand, just be please add some more paper.
Sure, and if I could, I also like to ask them if they're. I'm assuming it's a bookstore of any sort. I just want to ask the closest shopkeeper if they have, do you have anything like a map of sorts or an encyclopedia on the different dimensions that are known, realms and undiscovered territories? We just came from a wonderful freezing area with a sing-songy salamander queen. It'd be just nice to read about these ahead of time.
Someone will give you a book that's the Planewalker's Guide.
Cool. What does it say? Anything in big letters on either side of it?
I have it over here somewhere. But again, yeah, it says Planewalker's Guide, and it's got some illustrations. There's also a map in there of the known multiverse, as you can guess. And you know that you were on the astral plane before, which tied into some sort of portal to the material plane, which was where the Mercy Killers were trying to go.
Oh, the material plane, the ones we've seen visions of, I can tell that's called the material plane. Okay. I'm going to start diving into that as we walk. I'm just, my nose is right in that book. What a wonderful day it is.
Yeah. And that book is, I'm not sure. It's like 25 gold. So you can,
knowledge
nice.
is the biggest treasure, I say.
You have that much money, right? You're not poor. Like.
Oh no, I buy it.
Okay.
I purchase it.
Will is looking for the most luscious, luxurious accessories for Snowa that she can buy.
Yeah,
like,
there's plenty of stands where you can buy
and like a little kerchief and like a little leash.
Yeah, you find all that stuff. You can buy that anyway. There's plenty of stands to dress your familiar.
She even buys one of those like front carriers where the dog or the snow creature can sit with her little paws hanging out like a baby carrier.
Right. She does seem to be a little overheated because it is much hotter than her normal environment here. So she's kind of panting a lot.
I try to see if I can find like an ice merchant.
Yeah, those are harder to find because just the nature of the city itself. But you do find one, and they claim to have a portal to the plane of ice that you came from.
I don't really want to go there. I just want to keep something cool.
Well, they have ice lying around, so you could easily get a block of ice or a small bag. Do they have any
like cool keeping mechanisms?
No, they just have regular ice.
Okay, I just get some ice and pack the baby carrier with the ice.
Okay, so you've got this carrier with this ice dog with a bunch of ice in it, and does she have the doggles or?
Oh yeah, I do try to buy doggles.
Okay, so she has doggles and a shiny necklace.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just walking around with that.
Mm-hmm. She has matching. They're Gucci doggles.
Right, of course. Of course they are.
So we're matching. We're like mommy and baby.
Right. Yeah. Give me a perception check really quick. And you all can do this if you want, if you're all together.
Sure. I think my nose is in the book. I'm probably not looking around.
Okay.
I got 19.
Okay.
Okay. Saturn.
Got a place I can roll this dice safely. Because I have on my tiny table. Hold on. I'll just roll it on my keyboard. See what happens. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Okay. So, and what was yours, Reader?
Oh, I didn't roll just because I think character-wise my nose is in the book.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, so Nejma and Will, you notice that someone is trying to steal the doggles.
Off of the dog?
Yeah.
I smacked them.
We're like, no, you don't want to do that.
It looks like a small tiefling orphan just dressed in rags trying to take the doggles off to sell them. Oh. And as soon as you
smack their hand,
it's not like smack them, yeah, and they just run away.
I say, you have to be better than that if you're going to survive on these streets.
They're gone.
Saturn wants to look for like a potion place because he can only heal people so much. It would be great to like get some potions that could maybe like, I don't know. He just wants to find a potion place.
That's fair. Yeah, you can find one. There was one that was destroyed a while ago, if you remember, but there's a few other potion stands. You can just go purchase whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do they have any like? Is there one like? Obviously, I'm sure this one was like healing potions, right? Yeah. So how much are those?
I have to look that up actually.
I also don't remember how much money I have, but I know Saturn has some money.
Yeah, Saturn has money. You could also ask Will, considering how many times like you probably healed her.
Yeah, Will, hi. Since I like brought you back from like the brink of death so many times on our adventures, can you give me some potions?
Okay.
please?
So they're 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
Will's just giving you cold face.
Yeah, I don't remember how much gold I have on me. I'm sorry. I should have that written down, but I don't. I think maybe it's in my book somewhere.
And the 50 gold ones, when you do use them, just write this down somewhere. They do 2d4 plus 2 for healing.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So, what? Oh, they're gold potions or no?
No, they're potions of healing, and they do 2d4 plus 2 healing.
2d4 plus 2 healing. Okay.
So if you get 4, it's 200 gold.
I think I only have 37 gold.
You have to ask Will, because Will has like a shitload.
Wait, let me see.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I think I have written down 29 plus 37 gold. I don't think I have enough though.
Not to worry, Saturn. I have been keeping to help Captain Will. I've been trying to keep a ledger of everyone's gold and currencies. And yes, it seems Captain Will is, shall we say, loaded.
Well,
I don't know where you got this idea from. I don't remember ever receiving any money, especially that you would have seen.
Well, I can double check my math, Captain, for sure. It's possible I missed someone somewhere.
I mean, maybe did you write down in there where I was keeping it? Because I certainly don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want to presume where a lady keeps her currencies.
That's right. I don't know. How much do you need? I'll like search my pockets for like some lint or something.
I think we should get like 3.
3 gold? Oh, okay. I can probably.
No. I need like 150 gold.
150?
Yeah.
Just because I'm captain doesn't mean I'm any kind of money bags, you know?
That's not real. That's not true. You steal everything. You have so much money.
Consider it an investment, Captain. In
Look, I'll
the
go
health
see
of us.
about getting you some potions, and I go into the potion shop, and I do the exact same routine as the wand shop.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. So you're trying to steal them again.
I'm so interested in these.
Okay.
potions.
Okay. Roll to persuade them first.
Okay. 25.
Okay. Yeah, they're persuaded.
Oh, shit.
And let's see. Sleight of hand is 26. I did even better with this.
Yeah, you take as many as you want, whatever.
Oh my god, take a lot.
I take 10. No, I'm just kidding.
They don't even have 10. They have like 4.
Take them all.
He asked for 3, so I take 3 because no, I take 4. I take all 4. I take 4 and I bring them out.
Okay.
And I'm like, don't say I never did anything for you. And
I won't.
And I'm sure you saw all this, reader.
Oh no, as like Captain, since I wasn't in there, do you have receipts for me to keep track of the accounting?
Oh yeah, I'll get those. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good, Captain. Thank you. It just eats reader alive for the rest of his life until he gets those receipts. By the way.
Okay, great, perfect. Also, I forgot to tell you that Biter was with you, but he said that he was going to go check his effects in the hive and see if his things were still there. So he told you where he is located at the time, but he left to go do his business.
I am worried about him. He's gone through a lot, it seems.
Do we know how to resurrect Chuck?
I mean, yeah, you could go to, there's plenty of scroll vendors, and you know that it's a cleric spell, so you'd have to find a cleric to cast it for you.
Listen, guys. I may have not been the biggest fan of little old Chuck, but watching his body explode into several thousand pieces, quite horrific, and I kind of feel bad. So why don't we try and bring him back to life?
Yes.
Let's find ourselves a cleric and bring back that pestilence that I cannot stand.
Do you want to do an Arcana check for that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yikes. Okay, this wants to be
if
well.
I'm like looking up, like, what do I need? Do I know either Arcana or History on like how usual resurrections require, say, like part of the body, that kind of thing?
Right.
15.
Okay, so you know that it's going to be pretty expensive to bring him back. Also, it's been a while, so it might be harder. You might not come back like right. But you're definitely gonna.
Bad.
You're
might not be right. I don't like that.
You're definitely gonna need a diamond worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Yikes! No, he ain't worth that much. I'm sorry.
That's Terry.
Yeah,
That's
no.
Terry.
I just like to imagine we all think of the price, and then we're all like, did we chuck that much? Like,
do you just take his body parts and throw them on the ground?
No, hold on. 1,000 gold, but we have at least that much money, Captain.
Well,
I don't know where you're coming up with these amounts you think I have.
What if one of us dies, reader?
Nejma's stolen wand is worth 2,500. That's more than enough to pay for Chuck's life.
Will, you're muted.
Okay, you're muted.
You mean the wand that Nejma now has that I won in a duel?
Yeah.
That's what you meant, reader.
I'm just saying, we have the ability to turn people into ghoul stones or save our best friend.
Best is a little generous.
That's up to Nejma because this is the love of her life,
This is true. I do think it's important, Nejma, for you to understand. How many charges are on that wand, perchance?
It's 5.
5 charges. Chuck. Just something to think about.
Okay, I see where he's going with this. And, okay, Will, this was a great gift. I love it. It smells pretty great. I feel like we could steal a cooler wand, and we would have 1,500 gold at the end of this, and we can go buy, some cute clothes.
I mean, if you want to go shopping, girl, we can go shopping.
We can, also, we don't have to use the gold to buy the clothes, but we would have 1,500 gold if we bought the diamond, and then we would have more gold. At the end of it.
My feelings are only slightly hurt that you aren't
what if
attached.
I bought you something really cute for
I wouldn't be hurt
Noah?
at all.
Yeah. What if we use some of the money to buy really cute
instruments for
outfit?
Saturn?
No, the outfits for the dog, or for this little snow being. I feel like one or 2 outfits just is not enough.
No. I mean,
are we monsters?
Twice a day.
Yeah, she needs more outfits.
While you're discussing this in the street, you start to notice that there's less and less people around you.
Whoops.
And you
Why might that be?
You hear some screams coming from the distance.
What was that?
Maybe
that we're talking about buying cute dog outfits instead. I was like, what was that?
What was that, guys?
We should probably get out of the street.
Probably, I guess.
Of course, we should see if anyone needs help,
go.
or maybe there's a deal on wands down there. That's what everyone's so excited about.
While you were talking too, you didn't notice this either, but the sky started getting a little darker.
Oh, whoopsies.
Cool.
And as you look up, you can see that extremely large Mercy Killer ship.
Oh, damn it.
Floating over part of the city. As the city curves up above you, you can see it actually hovering over what you know is the ladies' ward. And it looks almost like they're dropping troops into it.
We should have probably warned someone.
Oh.
How about we go through that portal to the ice world that guy had?
And just fucking dip.
Well, yeah, with Ice World Mercy Killers.
We're just giving up Sigil, we're just out.
We would probably just freeze to death, because how the hell would we get back? Do we don't know if it's a one-way portal?
I do feel like we burned that bridge, so to speak, and not helping save poor Elsa and her salamander people.
Why don't we go hide in our house instead? I mean,
Okay, let's go home and hide in our house.
yeah.
Yeah, we should probably
but
go in our house.
Should we not tell anyone what's happening? Okay.
Okay, so you make your way to your house. You start noticing that more and more people are off the streets. The screaming is getting louder, and you can hear what sounds like a loud, maybe magically amplified voice that you recognize as the Factyl, who you know is after you. And you can't hear what she's saying exactly, but she's barking orders.
I just like to think that while like Saturn's hearing like blood curdling screams, it's like, oh man, those acapella singers are not really hitting those notes. Like you're trying to not like accept the fact that people are probably being murdered.
Holly, when you said that we saw them dropping off in the ladies' quarters, is that like where the Lady of Pain like resides?
It's sort of where the government is, or what you could loosely say is the government.
Reader gets a weird idea, and if he told me this makes sense, you say that like the Lady of Pain hates when you say her name, right? When she's mentioned and stuff. Reader starts as we're going towards our building. He's like, everyone, please stand back. I'm so sorry. And he starts kind of dancing in the streets, going, "Lady of Pain, Lady of Pain," and
it was like.
And I'm just shouting into the sky like that guy from Monty Python singing Jehovah and
singing Jehovah. Oh my God!
Singing, please hear my call, you beautiful woman. How you iron face of beauty. Please, I have something to tell you, Lady of Pain. I'm just doing this over and over and waiting to see if there's any response.
Oh my God. Well, all right. You're in the middle of the street.
Yes.
Yelling Lady of Pain's name.
Very positive Lady of Pain stuff. Not like negative.
That's usually the problem. But
yeah.
Surprisingly, you don't get a response.
Very disappointed. Also, I guess that's rare, right? Like I know already that she should normally show up.
Yeah. You know that she should normally show up.
Interesting. Well, I'm not dead, but we didn't get to warn her of what's happening. Maybe we should go home.
And you notice too that the ground is actually shaking a little bit, and you don't know why. It's almost like there's like little earthquakes happening.
Nejma, can you like tell your like demon to like help?
Yeah, Nejma will be like, "Hey demon, it's yo boy. What do we do? What should we do? With this problem, because like if I'm dead, I'm assuming that you are also. You have to wait for someone else to inhabit, and I feel like that could take a while. So just use what you got. Make, do, and mend. Please help."
Yeah, you don't get a response. You kind of get the feeling that your patron is kind of just like, this is your problem.
Cool.
Kind of what? I'm sorry. Like
so this is your problem. No, this is your problem to deal with.
Okay, here's the thing. If you take my eye, do I get a cooler demon eye, or do I have to wear an eye patch?
Oh, they really want to take your eye.
Okay, but like again, I need to know, am I gonna be rocking an eye patch? I feel like I could make it work, or do I get a new demon eye?
You're not sure. You don't get an answer, but you get a feeling that they really want your eye.
Well,
so we're just watching you just think silently as you go like, do I get an eye?
Yeah. By the way, you're doing this and you've made it back to your house. Well, Nejma, you think about this, but you think that this destructive force might help you or might not. You don't know. Right now, no one knows where you are because you're in your house. Your skull has a little mushroom growing on it.
Aw.
Oh, I like that.
Cute.
Yeah, it's just like boop. But other than that, everything is how you left it. But you've noticed that everyone shut their doors. The earthquakes haven't stopped either, and they're starting to cause the city to, like, you're seeing like beams starting to fall off of buildings.
I'm running to our neighbor's doors, just going, make sure you stand in a doorway. Stand in a doorway.
It's like, okay. Even
Saturn
the mean one's like, get
and
off!
Saturn pulls Reader back, like, get the hell back in it. What are you doing? The city's falling apart. Get in our apartment.
If the city falls apart, we're probably going to die. They're probably going to catch us anyway, and we're probably going to die. I think I would look really cool with an eye patch. I know this shit's going to hurt real bad. And there's no it's not a lose-lose for me. I think I could either look really good in an eye patch, or I would get a cool new demon eye. I'm never gonna get home anyway, so I might as well just do it. It's gonna hurt a lot. So where is that never-ending flask of rum? I'm just gonna get wasted and let this demon take my eyeball. That's what we're gonna have to do.
In exchange for, by the way, what's the other part of the deal?
I don't really know, but I feel like eventually they're gonna get this eye anyway, and I want it to be on my terms.
So
sure.
As you're debating the eye thing again, you start to hear almost like pounding and marching, and you can see outside that there's almost what looks like an army of Warforged walking past the door.
No.
They do not. They're all wearing Mercy Killer armor.
Reader, if you open that fucking door, I will break your arms off of
Don't
your
worry,
body.
I can sing them my robot song and talk to them. I think I turned to Nejma and go, you might want to hold on giving up your eye, as noble of a sacrifice as it is. Captain, are you considering the fact that maybe we should be getting to our ship? I'm sure you're already thinking about that, but maybe.
Of course I was.
Of course.
Thinking about that. That our ship makes a lot of sense to leave this place. Do you think that we would be painting targets on our backs if we were to get in the ship now and leave?
I think at the very least being on some sort of stable ground. I'm worried that our cozy home might collapse on itself and we'll soon find ourselves stuck in a void.
That is true. Although traversing the town to get to our ship does present a similar problem.
Well, I have a crazy idea. What if we were to intermingle with the my Warforged brethren? Play a little dress up, if you will. March alongside them.
You know, reader, that's not half bad. And Will changes her Omni dress to be like a Warforged costume.
Great, I love it.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Beep boop. I care about morals.
Captain, that's very offensive, but very good.
I was gonna say, is that like somebody doing an accent?
It's very offensive, but very on point. Very true. I think I just laugh like, ha ha. That is what I sound like.
Or like inside, you're like, ouch.
You hear a tap on the window. There's a little tap, and you can see a raven, one of the executioner's ravens, tapping on the window.
Boy, here we go.
They've got a little note tied to their foot.
Will takes it and reads it.
Well, you gotta let him in first.
She lets him in.
Okay. He's really cute. He like bounces around.
She introduces him to Snowa, who is still in a pouch on her front.
Okay. Yeah, they're friends now. It's super cute.
Oh my gosh. Stay with me forever so you guys can be cute animal friends and I can post on Instagram.
And you take the little note off and I'm sure immediately give it up to Reader after you see them being cute.
Yeah.
I will very carefully like close the like window again, like only sticking my hands up.
Yeah, at this point the regiment of Warforged has moved on, so it's quiet again. Reader, when you read the note, it's in Crone's handwriting. And it says that it says, unfortunately, I think you failed your mission.
No.
And then after that it says that the Factal has amassed an army with weapons from off this plane of existence and is planning on killing the Lady of Pain. Please do something.
I obviously related to the group. Friends, there's people in need, if this wasn't obvious before. We should help them, don't you think?
I mean, I don't know. The Lady of Pain doesn't seem very nice. So I'm not that into her. If they want to kill her, then no sweat to me.
I feel like that would be bad for some reason.
What would be bad?
If we killed the lady.
Yeah, I wouldn't want. Are you whispering?
You can do a knowledge check
on the Lady of Pain. Yeah, I might see you recall historically has she's had an impact on major events.
Yeah, you can see if you've heard anything if she's even possible to kill. You don't know.
That is a 14.
You know that she can't be killed, but at all. But what you imagine that this factyl is thinking is that she wants to bring justice to everyone, and you think that she might actually want to bring justice to the Lady of Pain, maybe by trapping her in her own mazes.
Interesting. Yeah, I was curious as how you would kill her, and they must be smart enough to have something planned other than just attacking her head on, where she runs things. And the fact that she hasn't responded to my beautiful song makes me wonder if she is indeed in trouble. I know that we haven't had much of interactions with her in this world, but I do feel like this is a home of sorts to us. Captain, we could run, but even if we did one, I would please advise that we do something to come back and save this world.
Reader, the thing is that saving the world is just like really not my thing. I mean, it's cool that it's your thing. I'm not gonna like yuck your yum or anything, but like I'm just like not super into world saving.
Can I do one more history check to counterpoint? Is there any time where the Lady of Pain has rewarded folks in Sigil with like riches or?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll do one more check. That is a pretty solid 18.
So you know that the most kind thing she can do is not kill you. But what you do know is that if she is no longer present in Sigil to be able to control the portals, the city will fall apart, and it's possible that the entire multiverse will fall apart, which means that if the world will end and there'll be no world to come back to.
Okay, so I guess I phrase that to Will as, well, unfortunately, I can't think of any examples where, the Lady of Pain rewarded with riches, but if she's gone, all future riches will no longer exist. No more stealing, Captain. As much as Reader loves that, no more stealing.
Don't steal, but I do think that losing all the riches in the world does sound horrible. So now I'm in saving Sigil.
Thank you. Turns to Saturn and Nejma. Both, I'm assuming you still have both eyes. Like, what do you say? I think we at least owe it a good old college try.
Okay.
We're gonna fucking die, aren't we? Okay.
If we're going to die either way, let us at least go out in a blaze of glory for future scholars to write about.
All right. Okay.
So where do we start?
Go team.
Well, you've noticed that the Warforged that passed you were going towards the ladies' ward, and that's pretty much the only thing you've noticed so far.
I think we have two options that I can think of, Captain. Is either trying to infiltrate via amazing role play as Warforged, because you've already nailed us. You've got us for sure. You should do a comedy special, or we go and get our crew and take them through the skies. Maybe there's a way, and tell me if this is wrong, Holly, for logic. Like there might be a way we could find a control rod of sorts, or something that is commanding the rest of the army, and we wouldn't have to take them head on.
I do feel safer in the boat.
The boat is a great choice, Captain. I think we should do that.
Yeah, you think there might be some way to do that, but probably your best option is to take out the Factyl herself, considering that she's probably the one who these Warforged have been programmed to obey.
Sure. Take out the queen and the hive goes kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's find Lily. Let's get her on that helm. And let's pull some maneuvers.
Okay. So you're going to have to do a survival. All of you are going to have to do a survival check to see if you make it through the streets on pretty much not found.
Can I at least try my best to if I may, to add on to this? Pull a page from a Lucas playbook. I will act like a Warforged that has arrested the three of you.
It will not work. I like where your head's at. You can't lie, though, and that's fine. Maybe you should.
We'll just wait until someone questions us, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
I think
I
If I
rolled a
may.
24 anyway, so I would be fine, but I will let you do this. I will lie for you. You know what, Reader? I like where your head's at. You're really cooking here. If anybody stops us, why don't you let literally any of us talk? And you can just, we can do a popcorn. You can just pick up from there.
Ooh,
Like
popcorn.
pick up on our lies, so you don't have to lie because you can't, and you just, you're just going with our story.
Of course, I'd
Yeah.
be happy to lie to save your guys' lives, but of course, I understand. I appreciate that.
Okay, let's practice real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a mercy killer, and I'm coming.
You are this whole time.
no, Reader, no. See, that was a lie.
Oh.
That was a lie. So I want you to try now. Tell me that you are not who you are. Let's try. Let's practice.
Wait, while you do this, I'm going to the bathroom really quick because I drank too much tea.
It will take a while.
It's a big cup.
My name is Redeem.
Is it?
Redeem. I am a warforged that is good at punching.
Yes. Are you good at? You are actually. That's not really a lie though, because remember that time you punched me?
True.
Yeah. So it's not a lie. So let's. And you are good at punching though. So let's try and say, okay, let's try this out for size.
Oh.
Let's come up with a completely different name that doesn't sound like your own.
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Saturn.
Okay.
And I think the Lady of Pain looks like a butt.
We're getting.
Maybe pick a different planet. Try that. Maybe,
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lie. I think that's very not true.
Yes, I wasn't. Pick like a different name, like a really weird name that would make sense for a warforged, like Chad or James.
Okay, my name is Jeffrey.
I believe you, kind of.
And I am an
artifact. You're all dead.
I'm an elf. I am an elf boy.
Yes.
And I have a dream of being a dancer. The whole time Reader's thinking
This
of
is all we're gonna get. This is as close as we're gonna get. Perfect. Now I want you actually before we're gonna try one more exercise. I want you to try being mean, like evil, mean. Like try being mean. Be like, I'm Jeffrey.
I'm gonna go over and slap Saturn.
Okay.
But like the tiniest slap, the bright, the faintest of things.
You just like gently caress his face.
Gently caress, but it's a little bit. It's a light tap, and I go, you stop it, you.
Saturn just goes, we're doomed.
This is what we're gonna get. Worst comes to worst, I have 2 eyes. I can give up to just blow everything up. Let's go.
Let's do it. So
yeah, when you say that, your patron really likes that you want to give up both.
He's gonna get 1, maybe, probably. We'll figure it out when we get there.
So I fake bind your guys' arms, and I'm leading you guys through the streets. And the whole time I'm just kind of just like, you scum. Here's the thing. I think I pull out my book of crimes and I just start reading all of your guys' real crimes.
Yeah, as you do that, like people are watching you, like scared clearly because they've seen Warforged go through. Some of them are just listening to you and like hanging out their windows, being like, "Man, that is really mean. Like, God, they suck. That's really shitty. Like, why did they did that? Like, yeah, they're not a fan. They're disappointed. But give me a survival check to see if you run into anyone along the way to the ladies' ward, or sorry, you're going to the boat. So you're going back to the Great Foundry.
When you asked us before to roll that, I had already done it.
Okay, yeah.
A natural 1.
I rolled a 14 and then, or I'm sorry, I rolled an 18 and then it added up to 22.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
5.
All right.
Mesh was fine.
You all do a terrible job.
Well, what? I didn't think.
Except for
After all
Nejma.
that roleplay practice.
Yeah. And there's three Warforged in the street see you and turn their heads, and they realize that Reader, you reading off the Book of Crimes is not in their plan for taking over the city, and that everyone looks far too happy, so they go to attack. So you're gonna have to roll initiative.
Wow, they got jumped straight into it. Sure.
Yep.
I got a 7.
All right.
I got a 10.
Okay.
This is initiative, you said?
19.
Okay, well.
13.
All right. Yeah, so Saturn, you're first to react when you notice that they're going to attack you.
Okay, I whip out my sword and I get ready to strike with my rapier.
Okay, go for it.
So let me see once again. That's 1d8 plus 3, and I rolled a hit first. I'm learning.
Yay!
I have plus 6 now that I can add to my roll a hit now that I've leveled up.
Yay!
Ooh, yes, that is a 16, 22.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
That's math right there. Okay, d8 is. Thank God I have one. Okay, wait, no, this is not a d8. I can't count today.
I can't either. It's fine.
Where is it? Here it is. Got it. Okay. Plus 3. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, baby, a triple. Ooh, that's a 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you stab it and you realize that these aren't that strong, actually. They seem to be cobbled together with pieces that they found and different Mercy Killer armor. So that actually does quite a bit of damage to it and knocks off a piece of its armor.
Cool.
So you think just a few good hits and they might be down. But you don't know what they can do to you yet, so.
And how many are with us right now?
3.
Okay.
And Will, you're up next.
I will attack with my short sword because I want to defend my child.
Did you bring your child with you?
She's in the pouch on my
Okay. Okay. And the raven is still sitting with you too.
Yeah, they're best friends now. It's my whole plan is I'm going to become one of those animal influencers.
I was going to say, it's like an Instagram account. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to make bank.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I rolled 12.
Okay. That's enough.
Ooh, good. So I do 6 damage.
Okay, cool.
And then, I forgot I get the thing. Because I can do an extra 3/6 damage because another enemy is within 5 feet.
You can, yes.
Haha! 1 plus 3 plus 4. 8 more.
Yay. Yeah, so you take that one out, actually.
Don't touch my children!
And it just and reader, you're kind of disturbed by this, but when it dies, it just kind of collapses into a shell. Almost like it's animated armor, not necessarily a real Warforged. It doesn't have any
the spirit of life in it.
No, it's almost like an animated armor or almost like as you would see it, an animated corpse.
This is truly horrific. Truly horrific. A ridiculous display.
Yeah, it's gross.
Will is disturbed by Reader being disturbed by this. So she's like, do you want us to keep killing them or
no, please end their non-lives. This is the best justice they deserve.
Okay.
They will pay for the things they're doing to these poor souls.
All right. Next up is Reader. It's your turn. Enraged by this horrible sight.
Enraged. I'm going to attack, say, the middle one and try to go right for it with a rapier. Roll it. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'll use my rapier. I'll do the same thing as Will with the sneak attack. So 1d8. Let's see. Okay. That's 6 plus 3 plus 3d6. 3, 4, 6 plus whatever I said before. 6. 12 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it doesn't take it out, but you do give it a really bad blow right to its innards.
I look it right in the eyes, just trying to see any spark of life in it.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It's disturbing. Okay, so next up is Nejma. It's your turn.
Here we go. I will use Firebolt.
Okay. On the one that's already injured or the one that's not?
Wait, hold on. I'm make sure this isn't what I'm thinking of. I don't remember there's like a cone. It's like a cone. I don't remember which one it is though.
That Burning Hands? No?
Burning Hands? Burning Hands is the cone, yes.
Yeah, Burning Hands is the cone.
Let's do Burning Hands.
Okay.
And then they have to... Okay. I'm gonna, like, clear everybody out of the way that is not the Warforged. So they're not in the cone, and they don't have to make the dex save. But the rest of them have to make a dexterity saving throw. 13.
That's what they have to beat?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What was the damage?
Damage is gonna be 3d6.
Okay. They both succeeded, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. So now things are just on fire somewhere, probably. It's fine. Whatever.
But they take half damage, so what was the damage?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, they still take half damage.
And this was a second level spell slot, so it'll be 4d6.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna be 5, 6, 5, so 16 and 21.
Okay, so half of that is like, say like 11, 10? Yeah.
It's 10.
Yeah, so one's totally incinerated.
Yay.
And it just falls apart, again, just like the other ones. And the other one is extremely injured, but it's still going to try and hit you because its orders were to pretty much find you and destroy you. And that one hits... It's going to go after you, Nejma, because you just burnt the crap out of it. And it does 6 points of damage to your face.
I am now unconscious.
Did you not heal yourself?
I didn't know if we healed or rested, but I had 6 hit points.
I guess you didn't. I guess you didn't rest.
I have very few hit points too.
So it just punches you unconscious.
It really just like decks me, and I had 6 hit points left, so now I am at 0. It's like poof, and I like fall over like.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Start rolling them death saves.
Okay, well it's back up to you, Saturn.
I'm like, Saturn, I need a health potion.
Yeah, I would actually heal.
I just love that
first.
image.
Like, I'm okay with rolling twice before you heal me. That should be fine.
I just love this image of you just like burning them and just like, and you just like knocked over.
I have a glass jaw. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So Saturn's just like, all right, we can do it, guys. We're good. We got this.
You're saving the multiverse.
We got this. So yeah, I guess I'll give Will one of these potions.
Toss it.
I don't know. It's kind of dangerous. You better catch it. It'll shatter everywhere. Okay. So
you don't have to toss it. I mean,
chuck it. I'm chucking it.
No, just hand it to her.
Okay, I'll run over and hand it to her.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And then you have to roll, or do I roll? It doesn't matter, I guess. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, you can roll it because you're technically doing the spell.
Okay, I get that.
But see, you got the potions. You thought about it.
See, look at me, being a genius. Maybe everybody should listen to Saturn's ideas.
Next stop, Lady of Pain.
Do I need to wait to use an action to do that?
To drink it?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. But he can give you the potion.
Okay.
And I thought that I could use cunning action. Oh, I can't. Okay, so I can use it, do it as my reaction.
Right.
On my turn.
I lost my dice.
Oh no!
I gotta do my other one. It fell under my bed. I'm on my bed. Ooh, 4. Okay. 2. That's 2. So do I roll it twice, or do I? Right? Is that it?
Yeah. 2D,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's the first one is a 4. The second one is a 3. Oh no, that's a 2. I can't see.
They're just
Okay.
rolling everywhere.
So that is, yeah, it's like all over the place. Also, my dog is redusting. Hello.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 6 plus 2. It's 8.
Okay.
I get 8 hit
I was
points from
almost
that.
Yes.
gonna take a second.
Okay.
You get 8 back.
Thanks, buddy.
Uh-huh. Please remember that next time I ask you to steal me things. I tend to have great ideas.
It's your turn, Will. And also, you start to feel that the ground is shaking even harder now, and that cracks are starting to appear like fissures in the road.
Okay, we really need to finish these up so that we can go. So I take another swing with my short sword. And I get a 19.
Okay. Yes,
So I
that is a
do-
hit. Yeah.
6. No. Not great rolls. 10.
Well, that's enough to just to make him fall apart. So you stab him right in the chest, and he just kind of like implodes on himself, and the pieces fall everywhere.
Holly, I have a question. Do we have the ability to just like beat Cheeks the fuck out of here and like run away?
Well,
or is that...
fancy that. Now that you're out of initiative, yes, you do.
Oh shit.
Will also Will was using fast hands, which allows her to use an object as a reaction. Or like a bonus action. So I like to imagine that she was like glugging the potion while she did this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yes, you can now beat Cheeks out of here.
Okay, cool.
To the boat.
Yeah,
To the
so
boat.
Somebody
the
can't
boat.
beat Cheeks because they unconscious.
yeah, you start to beat Cheeks
Nejma.
and Nejma's unconscious.
I can throw Nejma over my shoulder if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. You drag poor unconscious Nejma, and it's probably been like a couple of hours since you left the boat, and like you can see like Lily preparing the boat to leave as you run back onto the dock.
You're just gonna bail on us.
Yeah, and she's just like, "Oh, I didn't expect you back so soon. Seems like everything's falling apart."
Better get out of here. Thanks for prepping the ship. You're a smart crew member.
Yeah, Captain.
Good positive reinforcement, Captain.
Thanks.
And she's just like, "Hurry up!"
We all scramble aboard.
Everyone
Saturn,
but-
can you help out Nejma?
Yeah, you just throw Nejma onto the deck like limp.
I just think Nejma falls face first down the deck.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll heal. What is? Oh, I gotta find my spells. Click that. What do I got again? Let's see. I have healing word now and cure wounds. And healing word has a 60-foot radius, so I'm so glad I picked that after I leveled up. Okay, I'll use cure wounds though, because you're right here, so and I can touch you. So I roll 1d8 plus 4. Let's try you, baby. Ooh.
Point me.
Ooh, oh my god, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. I was like, well, shit. Okay, that's 11 then.
Ooh. All right, let me heal on up.
All right, yeah. So you're healed now. You're no
While
longer
you're healing,
unconscious.
I'm yelling down to the docks to Samson the turtle, just like get a battle stew going, Samson. We're gonna need a full stomach.
Battle
You can't
stew.
eat. Nejma's just like, you don't eat.
I'm just thinking of everyone else. I
okay.
assume that's what people want.
You're very sweet.
All right, Lily just exasperatedly like, all right, everyone, let's just. I think we're a little bit over our heads on this one. There seems to be a big fight going on down there. And she kind of just like points down to the ladies' ward where you can see the Warforged look like they're fighting with the Dabbis, those floating blue, white-haired goat creatures that you saw fixing the city.
Lily, this is no time for fear. The fate of all loot in the multiverse is at stake. We need to drive the boat as close to the battle as possible and take out as many as we can from the air.
Oh, all right. Take off then. She's exasperatedly just like waves the boat up, and they take the rigging off the dock, and it starts to float towards closer towards where the other ship is in the middle of the city.
We have a big crossbow thing on the boat.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Some sort of projectile.
Or did the
weapon.
dragon ate? No, the dragon ate that. Sorry.
No, it
Forgot
didn't.
about that boulder.
Couldn't we also like?
We fixed it.
Did you
Couldn't we
fix
also
it?
like cast spells off the top, off the side as we go?
Oh, yeah,
kinda
you
thing?
could. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure that got fixed.
I don't think you fixed it. I'm pretty sure it got eaten.
I'm sorry, Captain. I should have fixed it. It was my fault.
Reader, how could you in our time of need?
Oh, the guilt, the crushing guilt.
Poor reader.
Okay, well, that would have been fun.
Can we just like fly down through the streets through and like kind of like firebomb,
Are there any other boats nearby that have weapons?
You do not see any, no. But you do fly over what looks like to be, at this point, in the ladies' ward, there's a large battle going on these, like, usually pristine, well-manicured streets. There seems to just be all kinds of warforged engaging in combat with these floaty goat creatures called Dabus. And you notice that in the middle, kind of where the square opens up, that you see, like, what looks like they've been pouring buckets of that fight milk, the white, like, viscous substance onto the ground, and it's kind of started making a little lake of this substance. And you can see on the side that the Factyl is standing next to it, kind of lording over all of these warforged who are pouring the buckets in. And you assume that where they got it from was that cave.
Huh. They're pouring like in the streets?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to remember, like, so they're like going to turn that into a portal?
Mm-hmm.
Captain, we need to drink all this fight milk.
No, that's not what's happening
to
here.
drink it? I don't think so.
Or do we have a large mop or something? Like a squeegee?
Saturn, you're the master of arms. Any ideas?
The master of arms, not the master of drinking goo. Like, I don't
Don't you have a mop or something, like Reader said?
No, I don't think I have a mop.
Okay, well.
I play bops on my instruments.
The other ship has clearly spotted you, and they have a large weapon on the side that is starting to move slowly towards the direction of your ship.
Nejma, your time is now. You are our weapon.
I guess, probably. All right, let's do this.
If we should still have conscious, just kind of.
Yeah, like, I am at 11 out of 56, so I'm feeling like...
Well, before we start, I have a question.
And thank you for my house.
You're welcome. So, now that we leveled up, I'm on my character sheet, it says, like, 2nd level spells and 3rd level, and, like, I have healing stuff listed under those now. And they heal way more if I use those.
They do.
So I could do those, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Nejma, get over here. I'm gonna heal you way more than that.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'll use a level 2 cure wounds. So that's
shit.
2d8 plus 4.
Light it up. Let's go.
Cast that. So I've used 1. Hello, welcome to Jimmy still doesn't know how to play D&D.
Nobody does. Nobody knows how to play. It's fine.
Okay.
Nobody's ever played this.
We all make things up sometimes.
Okay.
Some of us more than others. By that I mean me.
Okay, so that's a 4.
Okay.
And then 3. So plus 4. That is 7 plus 11.
More 11. Okay. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
That feels
Not doing
great.
too bad. Not doing too bad.
Yeah.
All right. So set the scene for me. I need to know what I'm gonna set on fire.
It's up to you. Below you is what looks like a pool of that, like,
The fight
viscous,
milk.
liquid. You can see that there's that large Mercy Killer ship that's now pointing its gun at your ship. And then there's the army of Warforged fighting as they're way overwhelming the Dabbas. There's way more Warforged than Dabbas, so.
Somebody in chat said, I'm going to miss Nejma's eye. And I'm like, me too. But this means like now I have like a cool, like, it's a win-win for me. I either look really cool in an eye patch, I can get a new look, serve some real pirate realness, or I will have a demon eye. So there's no, okay, I'm going to look at the scene and just be like, I guess I should shoot. I need to hit them both, but I can't hit them both. If I give up my eye, can I hit them both?
When you say both, are you referring to
the fight milk and the other ship?
Well, not to meta too much. I feel like if we like took over Factal's down below, right?
Yeah.
If we took out Factal, we could like screw that ship, right? Like,
all right, am I able to see her?
But you don't know if they'll shoot you out of the air.
No, yeah, we might die also, but we gotta save the world.
Yeah. Is there like, can I see like Factal Knight Lycia anywhere in the crowd? Like if I look for her?
Give me a perception check to see if you can see her.
All right, perception. All right. 22.
Yeah, you can see her. She's kind of organizing the Warforged to dump these buckets. And you also notice that she looks, I mean, because you rolled so high, she looks really uneasy, like she's waiting for something.
Okay. Am I able, do I have anything? How far away is she?
Oh, she's pretty far. Like right now, you're probably like 100 feet up.
Damn. Okay. Just trying to make sure I don't have
You
any...
can do, if you want, you can do, you've come in contact with the fight milk before. If you want to do an insight check or a like Arcana check to know if it's flammable.
All right, let's do an Arcana check. Damn, I'm rolling so good tonight. 18 plus 5.
Yeah, it's super flammable.
I'm gonna shoot that fight milk. I'm gonna shoot the hell out of that fight milk. I will do... Let's see. I will do a Ganazar Scorcher, and I said it right the first time, which is 30 feet, a line of flame, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
But you're not giving up your eye yet.
We will cross that bridge when I get there.
Okay.
I'm probably going to give up the eye, okay?
Asking you when you want to give up your eye.
I want it whenever it's coolest.
Whenever it's coolest?
When it looks fucking lit.
Yeah, you have to say it out loud. I give you my eye. That when you're ready, you have to say it out loud.
Okay.
Anyway, so you cast that onto the fight milk from the top of the ship, and you can see it enter this weird viscous material, and it bursts into flames. And you notice that some of the Warforged are now on fire, and they're kind of like running, like, ah, and like you think it's awful, Raider. Like they're just.
This hits my little robot.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh man!
If Reader knew a sign of a cross, he'd be making it right now.
And you hear a massive boom as the weapon off of the Mercikiller ship shoots at yours and just barely misses. It kind of just like singes the top of the ship. So you're okay, and everything's on fire.
Also, my flames are not green. Just want to throw that out there.
They're just they're normal. They're normal fire.
Fat.
You also notice that if you're looking down at the fire, you can see that the Factal has now stopped the Warforged from putting the fight milk in. It's just kind of standing away, and it's sort of just smoldering there. But the viscous material is still there, and she's yelling at them to retreat and to leave.
Captain, we have them on the run.
You could do it. You could do an insight check if you want.
Me? Who now?
Unless you think that they're on the run.
Oh, sure. I guess I'll see if it looks like they're from my old war game Stratego. If I recognize this, that is a 20, dirty 20.
You don't think that they're running. You think that she's told them to leave so that they don't get destroyed.
Okay, but never mind. The fight's not over yet, Captain. But is she moving with them? By the way, like when she tells them,
she's still standing there.
Captain, it seems like for whatever reason they're moving her army away, but we could maybe strike at her now while her army's not next to her.
Yes, strike.
All right, Reader just walks off and falls off the ship. Goes right up.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
Reader just dives, going straight for.
How are you gonna do that?
I cast levitate on Reader.
No, let me do this.
No.
Go down at Fractal.
Wait,
okay.
Chad, explain to me what you want to do.
I want to fall perfect swan dive onto Fractal with my sword out, like Iron Giant. Reverse Iron Giant, except instead of going up to a nuclear missile, I'm going down to Fractal. That's her name, right? Fractal?
A Factal Nilesia.
Fractal, sorry, I keep thinking of Fraggle Rock. Sorry, Fractal.
Fraggle Rock Nilesia, yes. Should we let him do it? Chad, if this is what you wish.
I think if we're 100 feet above, like you said, and I see Fractal down there, and Will gave me the go-ahead, not to put the blame on Will, Will gave me the go-ahead to strike, I go down assuming, obviously my team is like right behind me, but I'm coming to just
Here we are, buddy.
spear Fractal like a sky dart.
It is the finale.
Let's let him do it. We can always put him back together. We've done it before. We've put his leg back on. And we can buy a diamond if he dies. Or he can re-roll a new character.
No. I'm not going to die. This is totally work out great.
All right.
Okay, so...
Let him do it. Let Reader have his heroic moment.
All right, Reader jumps off the ship.
I use my down B.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So you need to roll probably. I mean, you're gonna hit the rooftops first.
Say what?
You're gonna hit the rooftops first. So.
Oh wait! She's like in the open, right? So I can
She's in the open. If you want to land in the open where she is, you can.
I want to fall like on her.
Okay.
I want to like come down on her with.
Okay. I guess roll like an athletics or acrobatics check. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here goes.
Oh god.
I can't look.
That's a 17.
Oh, that's you don't die.
Yeah.
So
But what happens?
You land and roll, sort of tumble, and just close enough, just within like 10 feet of the Factal, you come to a stop. You're a little scuffed up, but you're not dead, and you actually made it.
I think I come out of the row and go, Factal, you know nothing of justice and law, and you will pay.
Yeah, and she's not even looking at you because as you look towards the fight milk, you see the shadow of the Lady of Pain coming towards her.
Ooh.
Yeah, and from the top of the ship, you actually see this, again, massive, you don't know, person, like creature, god, could be anything, just floating with the crown of blades and floating towards the Factal.
But it looks like the Lady of Pain.
It definitely looks like Lady of Pain.
I go, you're going to get in big trouble. And I think Rita looks back, assuming his team is with him, and just realize they're back up on the ship.
We're like all peering over the railing.
Yeah, we're like, did he fucking die?
Is he dead?
I don't think my healing can
can't reach
revive
that
from the
far.
death or reach that far if he's still alive. I think.
I'm doing great.
How many
he's
feet
fine.
away is he?
He's fine.
So that lake is probably like 30 feet across at this point. And she's on the other side, and you're on the other side of that with the Factal. And the Factal's not even looking at you. She's looking towards the Lady of Pain and yelling that this is her bringing the Lady of Pain to justice, and she knows that she wants to be brought to justice. And when she leaves, that she will take over for her. And she seems very genuine about this. She seems that she actually, almost that she's saving the Lady of Pain. She seems like she wants to save this person. If it's a person.
She's saying this out loud to everyone.
She's saying it to the Lady of Pain. She's saying that she's going to save her. And then she says that all will have control of the portals. And she points to the lake and says, this controls portals. All can open doors, not you anymore.
I mean, that sounds good. Spread the wealth.
We can go home. Right? I don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to use a portal.
And it paints this dramatic scene of this lake on fire with this weird, like, reddish gold hellfire expanding around the lake. And it's tendrils of it are starting to move towards other buildings in the city, and almost like it's alive. And you can see one of them actually start to spread around the lady's robe, catching part of it on fire.
What?
Looks sick as hell is what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting.
And it's almost like this is just a standstill. She doesn't cross the lake of the water. She doesn't move towards it.
What's between me and Factal?
Nothing. You can.
If I could move, I'm charging at Factal.
Okay.
How
Even
far
if her
away
back's turned to me, I will go for a backstab.
I can heal up to 60 feet with healing word. So if I need to heal Reader from the ship, I need to know if I can reach him.
Why would I need healing?
I mean, it's 100 feet, but you can tell Lily now to kind of like go down.
Okay, yeah. Lily, get like 60 feet away.
Just as you say that, the Mercy Killer ship shoots at your ship again and comes in contact with it. And the whole ship kind of lurches sideways. So you all need to give me a dexterity saving throw to stay on the ship.
Okay.
And you just smell burning as part of the side of the hull is just ripped off. And Lily's just like, hey, Mason is going to be so mad.
Well, I'm finally rolling badly now, and I have rolled a 4. So.
Okay.
My ass goes tumbling off the ship.
Yep.
I got a 19.
All right.
And as it happens, I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Saturn, you managed to stay on the ship.
Can I try and like reach towards Nejma and catch her as she's falling, or no?
Were you close to her?
I think we were all peering over the side.
Oh yeah, okay. Then yeah, you can try and grab her. Just give me a
Save me, boy.
I guess that'd be like a not sleight of hand, but like just a dexterity, like.
Okay.
If you're fast enough.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Nejma. I rolled a 10.
No, you just barely like lose her hand as she tumbles off the ship.
Oh no.
Oh, can I?
Sorry,
I was on myself.
I was muted. I was saying that I'm standing right next to her too, so can't I help and give advantage?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you can roll.
Okay, I'll roll again. Thank God.
It's so fun to watch Anna just kind of like negotiate these terms.
No, I was saying that from the beginning.
It's fine. She's just doing that Patrick Rothfuss stuff. It's fine.
That
which
Anna Rothfuss stuff.
Yeah, you're making it your own.
Where'd Jimmy go? He gets to roll again.
I dropped my dice again. It keeps going under my bed, and I have a lot of garbage because I haven't cleaned. So, okay. Ooh, 17 plus 6. So
much better.
Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so
I'm going with that one.
So you miss her once, but then Will grabs her, her savior.
Will gets the moment, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah, and the ship kind of
writes. Girl, I got you.
The ship sort of rights itself, but it's got sort of a list now, and it's kind of just like moving a little more vomity.
Leave my ship alone.
And Reader, you're charging the Factal, right?
Yeah, I'm charging right at Factal.
Can you
Lisa, right? That's her name, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just roll me initiative?
Sure, and I think I yell Nylisa's name as I charge.
Okay.
Initiative, that would be 16.
Okay, cool.
Oh. 7.
Yeah, you reach her first before she can react because she's so enthralled on her monologue towards the Lady of Pain.
I bet. Yeah, it was a very good speech, and I want to just run her right through the back.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's not great, but the needs of the many outweigh.
Yeah, I get you.
What do I need to roll an attack?
Yes.
Cool. I guess also if I can do insightful fighting in the same turn, I don't know. In terms of how that works. I don't know, it's part of a bonus action, so I guess like that's whenever I want to. Does that count for this?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well then I guess do I need to do that first as a bonus action to make an insight check against them, and they have to do deception?
Yes.
Okay, so if that's my first roll, I'll take that roll I had. That is a 14 for insight versus their deception.
Okay. Oh yeah, you get it. They were
Awesome,
Yeah.
cool. So now I can sneak attack them against as is. So now I'll attack them with a rapier. So roll to attack. That is a 12.
That, hold on, is not enough.
I was worried about that. Okay, all right. I glance off and I just keep saying, you know nothing of justice. Seems like I'm having a tantrum.
Yeah, you don't do anything, but she still doesn't even notice you. She's still trying, like, you could just be a gnat to her. She doesn't even care.
It's nothing new to me.
And you almost think, like, if you get closer, just from what you've watched from Nejma and Saturn doing, is you think she's almost casting a spell.
Interesting. Okay, so I want to... does she seem like she's using her hands or anything, or...?
Seems just to be vocal.
Vocal. Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, so...
she's not moving, right? She's just, like, kind of, like, locked?
Yeah, she's just kind of standing there.
Okay, cool. Got it.
But you are also now in the shadow of the Lady of Pain, and you look up and you can just see how absolutely massive and terrifying she is.
She's beautiful.
Oh.
Do you say that out loud?
I whisper it. It's very Sato under the breath. I just say beautiful.
She's gonna die. Like, I feel like Nejma can just knows that Reader's down there acting full. She's like,
don't say I'm gonna die. You're gonna foretell it.
Everybody's gonna die.
Yeah. When you say she's beautiful, you can almost feel this seething hatred just wash over you.
How dare!
Again, nothing super new for me.
No, but she doesn't attack you.
Of course, she's busy. I don't want to distract her.
But yeah, so the ship is now sort of listing closer to the ground. The Mercy Killer ship is still trying to fire at you and misses again, thankfully. Do any of you want to go help Reader, or are you just going to stay on the ship?
I'm not jumping off a ship.
Don't you guys have ropes and rappels and levitations?
I feel after the past couple of episodes, sessions, I feel like Nejma has some sort of weird kinship with Reader.
Aw.
She's gonna levitate herself down there so he don't get himself killed.
Can Saturn ride on Nejma?
No.
Yeah,
you're on your own. So
yes.
I'm just gonna magic myself and slowly float down, just
Holly, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it, Holly?
Yes.
Saturn jumps on your back. He's like,
yeah, you look like
you so much faster.
Yeah, but you look like the Alolan Raichu, riding Nejma.
I'm just clung like a koala to her.
Yeah,
her back.
I was thinking you were surfing on her, on the back.
Or I could do that. I could
do just all right, yeah, okay.
We'll remember this.
Yeah.
Can I would like to jump off of Nejma when I'm closer to the ground.
Yeah.
I want to just do a level 3 thunder wave because it's been a while. We're fighting. Who are we attacking again? Alicia?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to use that on her because I could do 4d8 and I just want to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, I'm ready. Okay. Cool. So Saturn's just here we go. I'm ready. First ding in a couple episodes.
Okay.
Saturn's just and I made it look all themed, and I'm using a glass straw.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Saturn's just ding.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, let me see how much it does before I ruin.
So I imagine you just ride.
I roll 4 ones. Okay. I kind of get far away from enough from Nejma, so I don't
You better run.
blow her back because she's still in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just in the air, ding, and so, and so I can hit her, and then okay, ooh, 8. That's 1. Ooh, baby, here we go. Ooh, 4. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Ooh, oh fuck. Okay. 5. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so that's 19 damage.
Nice. Well, and she failed her saving throw. So she's going to take all of that and get knocked straight into the fight milk.
Woo, baby!
Dang, Jim Marino's Jommy killing it.
Yeah, so you cast Thunderwave on surprise her because Reader, you missed her, so thankfully, like, she didn't even know that you guys were there, and she gets
yells yeet as he does that.
she gets knocked into the fight milk, and immediately when she does, all of the, like, you can see down in this viscous material, you can see all of those weird visions that you had, all of those places, all of those strange, like, places with the bright signs and the arches and all of those things that you saw in the past are all visible through this fight milk, and you can watch her falling through it now, and she's almost falling straight towards what looks like a black river.
I land safely, right?
Yeah, you're not in there.
Thank God. Okay.
But as soon as that happens and she's knocked in, you see the fire and everything that was all around the lady recede. And you start seeing almost like around you, the rocks and things on the ground start to float. Like gravity almost starts to stop and it starts to recede. And she's still there. And now you're just faced looking at her.
I immediately kneel to the lady.
As soon as you do that, a giant spike erupts from the ground and impales you.
Jesus!
Oh, God.
I'm fine, though, right?
You're fine.
God.
I definitely yell.
Just ow, jeez.
Saturn's just like, oh shit. Are you okay?
I think I'm good. How much damage did I take?
Hold on.
She's still rolling.
Oh God, it's a lot.
Hold on. That's 42 points of damage.
I don't even have to do math. I'm out.
But
Yeah.
how out are you?
I'm past 0. I mean,
But are you half of your max?
No, I'm negative. No, I'm not half my max. I'm negative 10 HP.
Oof.
Yeah. And slowly the fight milk starts to dissolve, and you can see, like, she almost sorts of like tilts her head up at the ship, and the ship just explodes, just into
My
dust.
ship?
Not our ship, the Mercy Killer ship.
Oh thank God.
No, it's just dust. It's just total dust. And
That is power.
the ground starts to knit itself back together where the fight milk was. Did you have any of the fight milk on your person still?
I don't know.
Did we not refill in the cave? I thought we like kind of got.
I thought we all got. Yeah, I think we all.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance to, I don't think.
Oh.
Chat, what did we do? What did we do?
Yeah.
Guys, you guys remember? I can't even remember what I had for lunch today. I really can't. I really do not remember.
I
Yeah,
feel like we had one.
I think you had one. I don't remember who had it though.
I'm scared. I might have had it.
Will never use hers or something.
Yeah, you got some. Yeah, you got some for research purposes.
Yeah, that's why I think I took some.
All right. Well.
Oh, kill me. God damn it.
Well, you had some, and it just floats. It floats out of your grasp and just gets destroyed, and
Cool,
it just
5.
turns into dust. Like imagine like the like I don't feel so good kind of dust. Like everything. It's just kind of like.
Don't use that comparison.
And yeah, so the Mercy Killer ship is destroyed into dust. The dust starts to fall ash around you, and you look up, and the lady is gone.
Thank goodness. Raider!
I gotta run over. I'm running over to Raider.
Captain, I did it. We saved the day. We saved the day. We all did. All of us equally.
Save your breath. Save your breath.
Yeah, I guess I'll stabilize Raider. Right? I do that.
Yeah, you go to stabilize him, and he's dead.
What? What?
Dead?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
He's just unconscious.
I'm just stabbed through the giant spike.
What did I tell you?
No. What do you mean I'm dead?
Saturn's like, no, I can fix this. I got this.
You worshipped the Lady of Pain. She flayed you.
Saturn's like, no, he's fine. I got this healing word, my new favorite spell that I just learned once I leveled up. You know, it's great. And I'm gonna roll, but I guess I can't do anything. But for like character purposes, he's trying really hard to bring him back.
Nejma, if ever there was something worth trading your eye for, I think it's Reader.
I will give you my eye if you can bring Reader back.
Remember what you have to say.
Oh, yeah, I give you my eye to bring Reader back.
It's not sure that it can do that, but it'll try.
Oh, God.
As you reach up to touch your eye, it oozes out of your head, and you lose vision in your left eye, and black ooze runs down your cheek, and what's left is just almost what looks like a burning coal. Like embers.
Ooh.
And you notice that Reader's now consumed in fire. And his
Saturn,
entire
jumps back. He's like, "What is happening, Nejma? What'd you do?"
I know. I'm just like screaming, like my eye.
his entire Warforged body is now being infused with flames. And it looks like almost like flames are coming out of his, like, the joints in his body. And Reader, you were in terrible pain. This is probably the worst pain you've ever felt. It feels like you're being ripped apart. Alive. And you've never even felt pain before. So this is not like this. And you start to wake up, and as you do, you notice that you now have this strange fire about your person.
What?
You have like a heat to you.
I was like, do I have skin? I swear to God.
Change into a real boy?
I'm gonna lose
No, but you notice now that you can feel this heat, which you've never felt before, and you almost feel this burning pain.
Oh God, I feel. What is this? Is this Oh God, no, it's pain. It's definitely pain. I was programmed to feel pain. Help! Put me out, please. Put me out.
Will is still in the boat. She's just slowly circling down, like, hold on. You're right there.
Saturn like whips out his sword because he's just like, what the fuck is happening? Do I have to fight Reader? Is Reader a monster now? I'm so confused. And he's just like holding it, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Does my patron say anything?
You're getting more of a sense from your patron now, like almost that you've now like merged with them. So you don't really hear words anymore, but actually feel their emotions, and they're very pleased with whatever happened. They feel like that they've given the spark of fire, of living fire, to your friend.
He's a real boy. Can I, like, in some fashion, like, pull the fire off of Reader in, like, some magical way? Like, pull it off of him?
There's no fire on him anymore. He's almost just got, like, a light between the joints. Like, of his normal body. And it seems like it's almost like he has some kind of, like, burning blood.
Huh.
How long is
am
this?
I still impaled, by the way?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're still impaled.
Could someone get me off, please?
Okay, let's pull him off the spike, and maybe if we heal him, it will make the pain stop.
Yeah, okay, I'll use healing, whatever the touch one.
While you're doing that, I think Reader's first response is, Nejma, your eye. Your beautiful eye.
Don't worry about it. I have another one. This one looks just as cool. If it looks gross, we can put an eye patch on it. I haven't looked in a mirror. We'll deal with it later.
I can see the inside of your brain. It's weird, Nejma.
I know. I'm sorry. It's really gross.
Yeah, there's like just like black, just ooze dripping down your face, like down your neck, onto your clothes.
That's fine.
Okay, so I use level 2. That's 6 + 7 is 13. God, I am so dumb. +4, 17. 17 for Reader.
I'm back?
All right, yeah, you're back, and you're no longer impaled.
we did, guys, we did it.
But you don't feel right. You feel like that whatever happened was definitely something that you should write in the book of crimes.
Oh no, just the whole act of all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very dirty.
I'm sorry. This is probably a crime. I'm so sorry.
No, thank you, Nejma. You brought me back. I'm so happy. Even though I'm in tremendous amount of pain, I feel close to what you all feel all the time.
For the first time, he understands why someone might commit a crime.
Well, don't let's not push it that far.
I'm gonna take like a part of my robes off and like tie it around my face so it covers my weird eye.
Yeah.
Hole.
Saturn just kind of like plops down on the ground, like, oh my god, we almost died. Reader did die.
I think Reader's my son. I don't know.
For the last like however many hours this has been going on, he's been like bottling up his like typical like freaking out, just like yelling in panic, and he just like lets it out. He's just like, ah!
As you sit in this square and scream and people start to come back, they ignore you, almost like this is an everyday occurrence. No. They just sort of go about their business again. Yeah. Someone eating their lunch just walks by you, and you notice a familiar face appear, and it's your friend, the Dretch.
Yes!
And he just walks up, and he just slowly...
Oh my god, yes.
I just like, I'm exhausted. I'm sitting on the ground with Saturn, like covered in like black blood, and like I'm missing an eye. I'm just like.
I like to think our shoulders are like leaning on each other. Like,
yeah, we're just like covered in soot and.
Yeah, like we just fought a grand battle.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the credits to roll. That's what we're.
And well, that's where we're gonna stop.
Oh.
The credits roll.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
The Dretch claps.
Oh, I like that he claps at the end of the season.
Yeah.
It was all worth it for him.
He throws
that was a really cool finale, Holly.
It was a really cool finale.
Yeah.
Can we have it so like after some of the credits we get like that secondary Marvel scene, but we're all in Crone's tea shop, wearing disheveled,
eating shawarma.
Yeah. In fact, you go back to Crone's and she's lauding you with praise as heroes, unsung heroes. No one will care.
Saturn is just like face down, drooling, passed out on the table, just like arms like that. Like it's just.
Yeah, and she's just like rubbing your back with like a clawed hand. She's like, "It's okay, it'll be fine. Don't you worry. One of many adventures."
Next season we get like a wardrobe change or something. We look a little different, like in an anime.
Well, you definitely have an eye patch
somehow.
now.
I have an eye patch now.
Yeah,
it's like Thor at the end of Ragnarok.
Yeah. And Reader, you now have this unholy fire glow coming from you.
Does it look cool at least?
Oh, it looks super cool.
Great. I think Reader is just like touching everything in the room like he's on acid, but just because sensation.
Well, you're probably
is different.
Feeling stuff like touch sensation for the first time.
I'm just like mushing. I'm just mushing like Will's hair and just going like.
Yeah, you probably like keep trying to touch Crone, and she's just like, no, stop it. No.
Oh yeah, the man, Crone's feathers. I'm all about just like.
She's just like hitting you every time.
I gotta say, Holly, you are very good at like painting a picture of what's happening. I envisioned all of it in my head, and it was it was so cool, and I love this.
Yeah, this is amazing. I genuinely was like, well, that's the end of Reader's campaign.
Well, it was super cool because I didn't expect you to use the power to bring someone back to life, but because of what your powers are, it makes perfect sense. It definitely might have consequences.
Thank you for saving me. Let me still play this game with you guys.
We can, Nejma, if you're not too fond of your other eye, we can fucking bring back Chuck.
No, Let's go blind for Chuck.
Burning little demon.
I feel like that's something Saturn would bring up, like, right before he falls asleep. He's like, we could bring back Chuck, and like everybody laughs, and like Chuck's like cooked hand is still in Nejma's bag, and she just like shoves it back in there.
Like one day you'll bring Chuck back.
Yeah, like I'm not fucking doing that. So I can't see out of the left eye now, right?
No, you can't see out of it. I don't know. You might be able to shoot magic from it or something. I don't know. And that's not saying that you couldn't get a new eye. I mean, Sigil's full of all kinds of things. You could easily find someone to replace your eye if you really want to.
We should just put a diamond there.
Yeah.
A diamond,
time someone
not to
dies.
resurrect anyone, just a diamond.
Just a fucking diamond.
Yeah, I just love the image of you guys just.
Through the finale.
Aww. Just drinking tea in Jerome's tea shop covered in like black ooze and like blood.
Blood-stained clothes. That was an amazing game, Holly. Amazing season too.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Thanks for playing with us.
Yay. Well, we will be back hopefully spring or summer, depending upon when schedules work out. So we will be back, but as of right now, we're not sure when. But so make sure to keep watching the Twitters.
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, let's go around and do our usual roundy round. Let's start at the top with Saturn. With Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Wetzel. You can find me on Twitter where I post things and then hot people steal them.
Oh God.
It's all I have. Just let me make shit posts.
That was something from today that I laughed so hard, Anna, when you were like, when you get out of the gym, and I was like, I don't know. No, I don't.
I made a joke about feeling like ugly, basically, and like a hot person was like, I don't get it, and I was just like, I wonder why. And then it's stupid. I hate people. Anyway, follow me on Twitter. I don't really know what the next couple of months are gonna look like for me, but I'll definitely be tweeting. So follow me there. It's just at Jimmy Wetzel, and I have links on my Twitter to everything. My dog's eating garbage. I gotta. So many things are happening. Hadil, you go.
Oh boy, it's me, your girl, Hadil. You can find me online as TwittySuch, TWITTYSUCH. Starting January 11th, I'll be in a Ravenloft game.
That's right.
Tales of the Mist.
Oh, that's
exciting.
exciting.
Boy.
Who's DMing that?
TK.
Oh, nice.
He joins the fray.
Oh my gosh,
We'll be DMing that.
I'm gonna be watching.
It's gonna be really great.
I need some Ravenloft. I need some more Ravenloft in my life. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a very naughty man. So, just FYI. Also, I'm on Twitter and Instagram. That's pretty much it these days. But maybe we'll get lucky and Wizards will let us do like some sort of fun streaming event so I can wear an eye patch. So.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Hook it up, Hasbro. I know you got money.
Ugh. Right.
I pick my new son, Chad.
Thank you, Fire Mom. Hi, I'm Chad. I play Reader, and you can find me on all internet things as at Quantum Theory. It's a pun off my name. I also write for cartoons. You can check out Unikitty on a bunch of stuff, including Hulu now. And I didn't work on it, but the lead up to the last show I worked on, Troll Hunters, the new Alien spinoff Three Below comes out in a couple weeks. Really amazing team that worked on it. It looks so good for TV animation. It's like film quality. And then it leads into my show, Wizards, which is going to be so
Wizards!
good. Wizards! Not Wizards of the Coast,
No.
Wizards. You should watch that.
I am stoked for that.
Yeah, and get
stoked.
psyched. Yeah, there's maybe a character that's just basically become Holly in the show. But please check it out. And so I pass to Anna.
Hello, it's me, Anna, and my ice gremlin Poa, aka Snowa. And you can find us at Anna Prosser on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch, or annaprosser.com will lead you to all my stuff because I fixed it and it's back up now, and I'm very proud of myself.
That's a hard thing to do.
It is. It took me a very long time.
It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. And I am going to be starting in the interim while we're not on this show. I'm going to be starting a Starfinder game called Dead Sons, which is hilariously ironic. I did not pick the name, even though it coincides with my Dice Camera Action character. And that will be on Tuesday nights directly following Dice Camera Action. So I'll be on Dice Camera Action at 4 and Dead Sons at 6:30. And I hope you will tune in. But none of those come back till mid-January, so we're on a break. So I hope you'll hang out with me on social media. The only other thing is that tomorrow at 10 a.m. is the Twitch Holiday Spectacular. So we're doing a special episode of Twitch Weekly if you want to join me on twitch.tv/Twitch.
Holidays, Anna. You love holidays.
I sure do.
This freaking Christmas is lit as hell.
I love Christmas.
Christmas. Give me Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and I will just be streaming. I'm streaming pretty much all the time now on twitch.tv/CommanderHolly. So you guys can come watch me whenever doing streams. I have Mental Health Mondays, which is fun. And then I have Dice Camera Action on Tuesdays. We're going on a break. I don't know when we start up again. Do you know, Anna? I don't know.
Dice Camera Action?
Yeah.
I think
sometime in January.
I think we start January 15th, but I am not positive.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're starting back up in January, so we take a little bit of a break. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing this month is just streaming. So come say hi, come hang out, come keep the pants on the pigeons. And that's it. So this was a wonderful season. Thank you to Kayla for doing all of our art, as always, and being wonderful.
Kayla.
Yep.
I don't know how she does so much art so quickly. It's very impressive, and I think
I know,
she's
right?
just magic.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think she might be a witch.
It looks
Yeah.
like the coolest like storybook. art.
Right?
It's beautiful.
I know. She's beautiful art. Best. Good bean.
Best girl.
Best girl. And yeah, so we'll be back next year, and we will see you guys then.
Have a
And
happy new
make
year.
sure to tweet at Wizards of the Coast to tell them that you want the Birdcage back,
Yeah, please
so
do.
that they don't forget about us. And also watch everyone else's streams and support them because they're wonderful.
Yeah.
So, yay! All right, so we will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year or whatever you feel like celebrating, or Yule,
I
or
used
nothing,
to think Boxing Day was an actual like
or Fighting Day.
I didn't like. I thought like Canadians didn't celebrate Christmas. They had Boxing Day. I didn't get it. I didn't know.
Oh my god, Jimmy, you're so pure.
I didn't
You're a
understand
wholesome
until like
boy.
two years ago that
Amazing. And if I may paint a final scene for you, Factual Nilesia falls through the sky and lands in a Wendy's parking lot.
Fought by me.
Yeah.
That's too much power for her. Oh my god.
She is pretty much just immediately crushed on the ground and is just eaten by pigeons. So,
Okay.
and that's how she ends.
Great.
And crows, too. And maybe some rats. Yeah, the end.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
Well done.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely end of your year. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.